Hello everyone, myself Mansi Asija and my today's topic is the revocation of a contract. What is revocation? In layman term, cancellation or to take back. Revocation of an offer means its withdrawal by the offerer. An offer may be revoked at any time before the offeree accepts it. Revocation of an offer after acceptance will be ineffective if it if it is to be effective. It must be communicated before the dispatch of the letter of acceptance. What section 5 says? Section 5 lays down a proposal may be revoked at any time before the communication of its acceptance as against the proposal. An offer is made irrevocable by acceptance. Revocation may be express or implied. Let's take an example. Mukesh Ambani proposes to Mr. Tata that he will sell his scooter, Bajaj scooter, but Ambani can revoke his offer before Mr. Tata posts his letter of acceptance. Before acceptance, he can revoke the offer. Now, a contract is said to be complete when there is an offer and acceptance of that offer. And there are other basic requirements which need to be fulfilled, such as free consent, lawful consideration, competency, consensus ad idem. What is the meaning of this term? Consensus ad idem. It means meeting of minds for the formation of a contract is also a necessary element in the contract. Always remember this. But there are certain important intermediary elements in between which are essential and can result in the change of in the change uh, in the change in course of events. The contract can terminate before attaining the finality between promisor and promise. This termination would take place in certain stipulations were fulfilled. This is called revocation. Revocation means, in a small term, act of annulment. Section 5 already I said lays down this rule of revocation of proposal. What what is in section 6? Section 6 of the Indian Contract Act 1872 lays down the methods by which a revocation of proposal is made. This article deals with the methodologies that are prescribed by the Indian Contract Act 1872, by which revocation can put to practice. The following methodologies are mentioned, that is, first is notice of revocation. First method is revocation of proposal of communication of notice. A proposal or offer may be revoked by the proposer or offerer by giving notice to the offeree before it is accepted. Just remember this thing. Let always offer is revoked only before the acceptance. Notice of revocation will take effect when it is in the knowledge of the offeree before the communication of acceptance. Let's take an example. Amit offers Balraj his car of rupee 2 lakh and communicates the same through letter. Before Balraj accepts the proposal and communicates its acceptance to Amit, Amit withdraws his offer by informing Balraj there will be no contract as the proposal has been reworked by Amit before the acceptance of the proposal. Okay. Second ground, second point, lapse of time. Second method is revocation of proposal by lapse of period. If there is a time period prescribed for acceptance, then the proposal gets revoked if the acceptance is not communicated before expiry of the time period, prescribed time period. Let's take an example. Ria applied for shares on 1st September 2019, but the shares were allotted to Ria on 1st September 2020. Then, in this example, Ria therefore refused to take the shares allotted to her. The court held that Ria has the right to refuse take the shares as the offer has elapsed the time period of her acceptance. Third point, condition precedent to acceptance. A proposal can be revoked if the condition precedent to acceptance is not fulfilled. Sometimes a proposal may ask the offeree to fulfill certain conditions before acceptance of the proposal. If the offeree fails to comply with those conditions prescribed in the communication of proposal, or the proposal can revoke the offer. Thus, if these conditions precedent to acceptance is not fulfilled, the proposal or offer lapses. Let's take an example. Jitesh offers to sell his Rolex watch to Kamlesh for rupee 50,000. Jitesh put a condition to pay half of the amount with the acceptance letter. Kamlesh communicates the acceptance but fails to pay the amount. Jitesh has the right to revoke the proposal as the condition precedent is not justified by Kamlesh. Fourth point, death or insanity of proposer. अगर उसकी डेथ हो जाती है, अगर या प्रपोजल इंसेन हो जाता है in the time period of offer or acceptance, then what is the method? Another method by which a proposal can be revoked is by the death or insanity of the proposer. A proposal can be revoked by the death or insanity of the proposer if the fact of his death or insanity comes into the knowledge of the offeree before the communication or acceptance I already said earlier. What is said in the English law? Under English law, a proposal can be revoked even after acceptance by the offeree if the acceptance is made in ignorance of the fact about the proposer's death or insanity. Let's take an example. Sakshi offers to rent her house for a period of 5 years to Gauri. Gauri came to know about the insanity of Sakshi and revoked the proposal before acceptance. Got it? Now, modes of revocation proposal. First by notice of revocation. Second, by lapse of time. Third, by death of or insanity. Or there are two modes of revocation of proposal. That is by counter offer. And offers come to end when the offeree makes a counter offer or rejects the offer, where an offer is accepted with some modification in the terms of the offer or with some other condition not forming part of the offer. Such qualified acceptance amount to a counter offer. Remember that. By subsequent illegality, an offer lapses if it becomes illegal after it is made or before it is accepted. Thus, where an offer is made to sell 10 bags of wheat for rupee 2500 before it is accepted, a law prohibiting the sale of wheat by private individuals is entered. The offer comes to an end. These are the modes of revocation of proposals, and this is the definition of revocation in simple term, and in according to the Indian Contract Act 1972. Hope so you will like the video, and thank you for watching this video, and just subscribe this channel, and like and share this video. Thank you.